Hello, coming up on Wednesday's Look East. We can't keep spending what's not there. The battle to balance education budgets. Now more children need specialist help.
Financially, we're getting absolutely hammered for it at the moment because the funding we're getting just isn't keeping pace with the growth.
Rewilding the fields, but farmers claim a government green scheme has left them out of pocket. It is the biggest sporting event since COVID. Silverstone prepares for the return of Formula One.
And we're amongst 28,000 breathing white cones as we explore the exhibits at the Milton Keynes International Festival.
Now to a festival celebrating the unseen side of Milton Keynes. Forget concrete cows. The International Festival features magnetic woodpeckers attached to street lights, pop-up performances and stand-up comedy in an action-packed month of events. Sam Reid has spent the day soaking up the sights and the sounds.
This is an artistic journey into somewhere new. A tunnel of 28,000 white cones built around parts of recycled bicycles. This place creaks and moves like it really is living. Every single one of these cones was made by someone on a Milton Keynes kitchen table during lockdown.
I hope that it changes how they feel about the world around them. I hope that it gives them a different experience. Some people seem to be quite moved. I've had a few people cry in a kind of way of finding it profound. People laugh. Some people come out there a little bit creeped out, so it seems to affect people in different ways.
After being displayed here at Centre MK, this installation will travel the UK before the synthetic cones are then recycled. It's part of a series of pieces and performances across the new city this month for the MK International Festival, much to the joy of the Milton Keynes artist behind this piece.
It's huge, actually. It's lovely. I'm a big fan of the festival. I go to see loads every year, and the first iteration of this piece was actually for the Festival Fringe. So to come kind of full circle and be able to premiere the piece itself at the festival is really special.
Gaia, this globe that has already toured other parts of the region, is also here. These boards have come straight from New York. They show arrivals and departures, mainly births and deaths, with names submitted by people from across Milton Keynes.
We all know about arrivals and departures boards, and a lot of us have kind of quite emotional associations with them because we think about maybe a family or a lover arriving in an airport and greeting them, for example. So we wanted to tap into that emotional connection we have and use that as a way to open up conversations around birth and death.
Take a moment in my willow hut up ahead. Take a breath. Feel the breeze.
As you walk up to the installation, the app will trigger music and narration.
That narration tells a mythical story composed just for this festival. The app plays audio relevant to the part of Campbell Park that you move into.
It will just take you away from the busyness of day-to-day life and let you experience nature, listen to stories and listen to music, and just be alone with your thoughts and with the musical and artistic experience.
Those artistic experiences are what this festival is all about. Events run until July the 30th. Well, we're still in Campbell Park. This event, usually every 2 years, was meant to be last year, postponed for obvious reasons. Let's have a chat to the festival director, Monica Ferguson. Monica, we've seen in my piece lots of art installations, but actually there's a lot of performance in this festival too, isn't there?
Yeah, this weekend we've got a particular focus on family work, so there's lots of storytelling, dance, juggling. We've got a great thing called slapstick picnics, so it's a piece of theatre where people can bring their picnics and the artists will get involved with you. And then next weekend we've got a focus on comedy. We've got Stand Up in the Park with Russell Kane and Angela Barnes and Rich Hall. And then we've got an orchestral concert which has a specially commissioned film to help showcase the environmental themes of the music.
And you mentioned you've got a couple of weekends. Of course, restrictions change on Monday in the middle of all that. What difference does that make?
Well, we've planned for this event to be as safe as possible, so we're asking people to book online at ifmiltonkeynes.org. Many of the tickets are free. Many are also sold out, so we'd advise you to get on there as quick as possible. But it means that we can allow for social distancing, allow people space and time to experience the festival. And we will continue to do that right through to the end of the festival. There'll be hand sanitisers. We'll be asking people to wear masks if they're moving through crowded areas.
And just briefly, how important is this for Milton Keynes?
It's phenomenally important. I mean, it's always a landmark event every 2 years in the cultural calendar, but this one in particular will just give people a sense of hope and joy, and the sun is shining, so what more could we ask for?
The sun is shining. Monica, thank you very much. Let's hope the sun continues to shine for the rest of this festival that, as we mentioned, runs until the 30th of July. If you search for the festival online, you can find all the details there about what's going on.
Brilliant. Thank you, Sam. I love that idea of slapstick picnics, although I'm not sure if it means you get covered in quiche. We'll have to wait and see. Talking of sun, it is. It's here. Time for the forecast with Alex.